Imagine standing on a beach. The waves roll in, but instead of salty blue water, it's a thick, brown tide of liquid chocolate. The air smells like Willy Wonka's cologne. Delicious, right? Well, hold on. Because if Earth's oceans suddenly transformed into chocolate, the planet would be in serious trouble, and so would we. So, what if the oceans weren't water, but entirely chocolate? Not chocolate bars, not cocoa powder, but smooth, melted chocolate, stretching across millions of square miles. Sounds tasty, but the physics, chemistry, and biology of this sweet new ocean would make Earth a very different and very sticky place. First problem. Chocolate is a lot denser than water. A liter of water weighs about a kilogram. A liter of liquid chocolate? Closer to 1.3 kilograms. Multiply that across all the oceans, and suddenly the Earth's crust is under way more pressure. Seafloors would groan under the weight. That extra mass could even increase earthquakes and volcanic activity near the coasts. So your dreamy chocolate beach vacation? It might come with a side of lava. Next, temperature. Liquid chocolate only stays liquid if it's warm. Usually between 86 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. That's around 30 degrees Celsius. Oceans today are much cooler, often 40 degrees Fahrenheit at depth. That means to keep chocolate oceans liquid, the whole planet would need to heat up dramatically. Imagine a global sauna. That's bad news for humans, great news for lizards, and catastrophic news for ice caps. Spoiler alert, no more polar bears. What about the fish? Well, fish need oxygen dissolved in water to breathe. Chocolate doesn't dissolve oxygen well. Within hours, almost all marine life would suffocate. Whales, dolphins, plankton gone. The base of the food chain disappears, and with it, seafood. Sorry sushi fans, your tuna roll is officially canceled. Okay, maybe at least chocolate storms would be cool? Nope. Chocolate is way thicker than water, so waves wouldn't crash beautifully. They'd crawl forward like slow, sticky blobs. Hurricanes? Forget those dramatic spirals. You just get massive piles of goo sloshing around, breaking coastlines and burying cities in sweet sludge. Imagine New York, but with rivers of chocolate flooding the subway. Delicious, but unlivable. Could we survive off chocolate oceans? Maybe for dessert, but not for hydration. Chocolate has very little water content, and drinking it would dehydrate you fast. It's basically the opposite of what a real ocean does. Instead of sustaining life, the chocolate ocean would poison it. And shipping? Boats would get stuck like flies in honey. The global economy collapses overnight. Though on the bright side, Mars and Hershey's stock prices skyrocket. Here's the kicker. Without real oceans, Earth's climate system breaks. Oceans act like giant air conditioners, moving heat around the planet. Replace them with chocolate, and that balance disappears. The atmosphere overheats. Rain stops. Agriculture fails. Earth basically becomes a giant fondue pot of doom. Tasty, yes. Survivable, absolutely not. So, while chocolate oceans sound like a dream for chocoholics, in reality they'd spell the end of life as we know it. The oceans aren't just pretty blue backgrounds for vacation photos. They're the beating heart of the planet. Mess with them, and everything else crumbles. The lesson? Be glad our seas are salty, not sweet. So what about you? Would you dare to take a swim in a chocolate ocean, knowing it might be your last dip? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this sticky little thought experiment, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more weird science what-ifs. Until next time, stay curious, and maybe stick to hot cocoa instead.